Hello. I am Sameh, a fan of writing horror stories. I offer you a very interesting story. The story is titled The Apartment. Let's get started. Seen as perhaps the most exciting and animated type of story, as they contain numerous occasions that hold our breath, feel the blood flowing in the veins at a dreadful speed, and the pulse increases upon hearing any of the curiosity. Shocking tales. The Story of the Apartment, First Part. This story rotates around a young fellow named Ahmed, who used to function as a picture taker for a paper. Claimed by an acclaimed finance manager, and like numerous other youngsters, Ahmed started to look for a loft to live in and be near his working environment, and here Ahmed looked for help from his companion Amjad, who advised him, "I wouldn't fret, Ahmed, to live in my condo briefly until I get back from movement and for its lease. The lease isn't of an enormous entirety as it is near the central command of the paper where you work. The engineering wherein the condo is found was comprised of 4 stories and the floor comprised of 2 condos, and here Ahmed felt thrilled and expressed gratitude toward Amjad a great deal and guaranteed him that he would leave the loft in the best condition upon his get back from movement. Ahmed put in a couple of days cleaning the condo until it was prepared for living, and abruptly during the dim night Ahmed was astounded by somebody thumping on the entryway of the loft at around 1 o'clock in the center of the evening, and afterward Ahmed went to the entryway of the condo to see who was driving, and when Ahmed looked from the sorcery eye, he saw a bare elderly person with a white facial hair growth and one of his eyes is visually impaired, its tone is white, and the other eye is marginally projecting to the outside, and out of nowhere something abnormal happened where the elderly person put his hand on the wizardry eye, and here Ahmed felt extremely frightened. However, he chose to open the entryway. Maybe the man is one of the neighbors and needs assistance, and when Ahmed opened the entryway, he saw the man making a beeline for the contrary loft, shutting the entryway in Ahmed's face. So Ahmed went to him rapidly and said as he thumped on the entryway, "I am heartbroken, sir. I was late to open the entryway since I was dozing," yet the man didn't respond to him. Ahmed got back to the loft over and over while strolling in the corridor. He heard a sound coming from the kitchen, and this sound resembled a crying call, as though somebody needed to shout however couldn't make any stable. Ahmed sneaked into the kitchen carefully to see the wellspring of the sound. He was astounded by the frightfulness of what he saw, as Ahmed saw a man killed on the ground and blood filled the spot, and abruptly the killed man rose from the beginning headed towards Ahmed, for he was holding his neck with his left hand. Concerning the correct hand, he needed to hold Ahmed, and keeping in mind that Ahmed was frozen in his place from the seriousness of stun and perusing Surat al-Fatiha, Ahmed felt a hand holding his neck. This hand is freezing to the mark of ice. A couple of moments later, the hand left Ahmed's neck, and when Ahmed opened his eyes, he considered that to be as maybe nothing had occurred, and here Ahmed went rapidly to his room and sat in it alert until the morning, and with the coming of work, Ahmed went to the paper. However, Ahmed was feeling he was exceptionally worn out, as he had not dozed since yesterday due to the awful occasions that he had seen, and after that the Chief Ahmed requested that he return home to rest a little and to come promptly the following day to complete all the connected work. In reality, Ahmed got back to the condo, and keeping in mind that climbing the steps he saw the old individual who thumped on the entryway the loft was the previous evening, so Ahmed apologized to him again for his deferral. Here, the elderly person said to Ahmed, "You saw me the previous evening, right?" At that point Ahmed said, "Yes," and here the elderly person left Ahmed and entered his loft, and afterward Ahmed entered his condo also, to loosen up a bit. And here is the end of the first part of the story. Follow me the continuation of the story in the second part. Bye.